kids. This is the taste from Kids Reading Corner 207. Today we are going to read Disney 5-minute sleepy time stories, and we're going to read Shadow Puppet Theater, Mulan. It's by Karen Davis, copyright 2020 Disney Enterprises, Inc., based on characters from the movie Mulan, copyright 1998 Disney Enterprises, Inc. One morning, as Mulan finished her chores, the Emperor's advisor arrived at her family home. "Fa, Mulan, I bring an official invitation from the Emerald City," said Chifu, presenting a scroll with the Emperor's seal. "I am humbled and excited to receive news from the palace," said Mulan. Chifu read the scroll out loud. "His Excellency, the Emperor summons you to Imperial Palace to witness in his experience a shadow play performance." Mulan beamed at the idea of an Emerald City adventure. Fa Li took her daughter's hand in her own. "I know you will bring honor to our family by being poised and punctual at the palace," she said, pressing her favorite Mongolian comb in Mulan's palm. "Mulan will bring honor to us by being true to herself," said Fa Zoha. He knew his free-spirited daughter flourished when she embraced what made her unique. Grandmother Fa attached Cricky's small cage to Mulan's sash. "You can't have you going to the palace without a cricket for good luck," she said, laughing. "Thank you, Grandmother," said Mulan. Then she mounted her horse and set out on her adventure. When Mulan arrived at the Imperial Palace, she gasped with delight at the sight. "It's even more breathtaking than I remember," said Mulan. "Don't stand there and gape all afternoon. We are on a tight schedule. It would do you well to prompt for tonight's performance," Chifu said, frowning. Chifu led Mulan through the maze of palace hallways before settling on a door. You may prepare for the evening festives here in the common room," said Chifu. "And please, Mulan, do not disrespect the Emperor with your tendency for tardiness and turmoil." "Tardiness? Turmoil? Ha!" exclaimed Mulan, as the Emperor attendants pinned up her hair. "It's as if Chifu doesn't even know me. Tonight I will bring honor to my family by being intelligent, elegant, and graceful." But just as Mulan spoke, Cricky sprang from his cage. He skittered across the room and scooted out the door. Mulan dashed down the hall and into the music room in search of her mischievous travel companion. Much to Mulan's delight, the playful notes of the pipa and the paksoi filled the chamber. But her delight quickly turned into dismay. Cricky had climbed up a musician's sleeve. Mulan wondered how she was going to catch the cricket without causing a disturbance. "I could dance my way across the floor toward the cricket," Mulan thought. She swayed and spun to the music, but just as she reached Cricky, he jumped from the pipa to the poyaxi, then sped down the palace stairs. Cricky darted into the Imperial studio, where the Emperor composed all his official correspondence. "I will bring shame to the Fa name if my cricket disturbs such serene surroundings," thought Mulan. She lunged for Cricky. as he hopped across the writing table, leaving overturned brushes and unpenned inkstones in his wake. The clever cricket made a clean escape, but Mulan's dress did not. Mulan chased Cricket into the Emperor war room and looked around for a moment in reverence. Having served in the Imperial army, Mulan understood the importance of that place. It was there that the Emperor and his generals strategized their battle plans. Mulan panicked as Cricket scampered across the hand-drawn maps and flittered about the Emperor's banners. Then she noticed a suit of armor in the cabinet. Thinking fast, Mulan grabbed the battle helmet, planning to use it to catch the impish Cricket. She followed Cricket down the hall and swung open the doors to the Imperial Theater. The Emperor and his guests all turned to look at Mulan. So much for grace, punctuality, and politeness, she muttered. She had dishonored her family in the presence of the Emperor, and to make matters worse, Cricket had fled behind the screen set up for the shadow play. But Mulan did not despair. She bowed to the Emperor, then she marched toward the stage. Once behind the screen, Mulan leaped, lunged, and spun at Cricket until she finally caught him. The Emperor's audience laughed, assuming this commercial scene was part of the performance. Pleased by Mulan's impromptu show, the Emperor gave her an encouraging smile. The night is most radiant when it is true to itself. Mulan considered the Emperor's wise words. Her adventures with Cricket had brought pride, not shame, to the Fa name. As night fell on the palace, Mulan took a seat amongst the other guests and watched the real shadow play in awe. The end. Thanks for listening. Read lots.